Hello, I'm Kraven here, and welcome to another Lesson 10-Minute Reviews, a YouTube series where I take a look at niche titles, hidden gems, and often overlooked games, tell you whether or not you should buy the game in less than 10 minutes. So if that's the type of content that you like, consider subscribing and liking this video. Today I bring you Journey of Wrestling, a wrestling management sim for the simple-minded folk like me. And before anything, I'd just like to say that a review key was provided to me from the dev, and I will be giving out copies of Journey of Wrestling as well. All you have to do to enter is write in the comments below who your favorite wrestler is, past or present. Giveaway is open from now till June 11th at midnight Pacific Standard Time. Book your own promotions how you see fit, angles, feuds, push who you want, and with a community already behind it since 2017, Journey of Wrestling, or JOW like I'll be calling it from now on, you get limitless scenarios ranging from the golden era of the 80s to the summer of punk, birth of AEW, and even totally made up promotions like Southpaw Regional Wrestling. But is JOW worth your money, or is it just another swerve in the plethora of wrestling games out there? Let's find out. Graphics, sound, and art style. Built on Chromium Engine, this web-based game found its way onto Steam, and you know what? I'm glad it did. Otherwise, I would have never heard of it. And I was once very fond of the TEW series, while more reliant on pixel art as opposed to the Uncanny Valley-esque regions of that game. I like it because you can always use creative points to edit wrestlers, championships, shows, feud, or anything else, but I'll delve into that in just a little bit. Point being, the graphics on this aren't the best, but it's accessible, and the music is kind of annoying, to be honest. Gameplay. So as aforementioned, you can pretty much edit absolutely everything, but chances are that the community has already done it in some way. You take the role of a booker. You're given 3 tasks for the year, and you can either fulfill them or not. Set how many weeks of booking you want to do before an event or pay-per-view. The default of 2 weeks seems more than fine. Check the segments, and if you want, even create your own. Kind of like I did with this Hex segment with Vu and Do on Southpaw Regional Wrestling, being my tag team that I'm pushing to the moon. The goal is to make your promotion the best in the world, and that can be accomplished through leveling up through booking. And the more that you use a segment, the more it levels up. The more prestigious the match, the better for your event. And if it's a title match, it can also level up the championship as well. But if you book without feuds and purpose, it can also level everything down. Each wrestler has 2 main stats, work rate and charisma, but they can gain attributes, be trained, or take classes to speak better. However, like in real life, practice makes perfect, and you can level those stats organically through matches and segments. Take a wrestler to the next level when they start going over. Overness will add an extra buff to their work rate and charisma. It'll be more likely that whether they win or lose, the crowd will still be behind them. So like they say, catch lightning in a bottle. And even though there is a sandbox mode for every game that you play, it already sort of feels like it is a sandbox as long as you have enough creative points that you can earn by booking. And if you're like me, and I like using the auto booker to see what the algorithm wants to do, and it just costs 15 creative points. 15 creative points that you're going to make right back, because each show has given me anywhere between 20 to 80 creative points back. Price, $14.99 USD. How many hours estimated? Now I feel like I've only dipped my feet and I'm only about 9 hours into my gameplay. I won't lie though. Some of the time spent on the game, I just went back to reminisce on the good old days. Mr. Brody Lee was one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and nabbing him from Shikara Pro Wrestling in 2011 so that I can push him properly. Finding out where Sting was so that he can take on The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. Making Chris Benoit travel with the boys instead of going home prior to the, events. Telling the producers to cut the Muhammad Hassan segment from SmackDown. I can just see myself sinking a good amount of time into this, because that's what fantasy booking is all about. Is it playable on Steam Deck? While it is playable, it's meant for something more. The benefit of playing it on your PC versus a mobile device is that a notepad entry is a lot easier to manage than to bring a yellow legal pad with everywhere, to remember what you're booking and who you're pushing and doing what with whom. It is doable, but I recommend playing it on your desk instead. Final thoughts. Main, my brother, you have created the perfect love letter to all of us true wrestling fans out there. I'm very happy that you contacted me through email, because otherwise this game would have gone completely under my radar. Been pretty busy with life these past couple of months. But JOW is so good. It filled me with so much joy that I knew I had to spread the word of it. If you're checking out this review as a non-wrestling fan, all I can say is this is a management game that seems like it's hard to get into, but the mechanics of it are simple as management games get. It's fun, it's rewarding, it can be silly at times, but the dedication that the community has to JOW is what really helps it shine. And if you're watching this as a pro wrestling fan, whether you're AEW or WWE, hell, even New Japan, AAA, CMLL, this is a game you need to play. See, if your love is anything like my love for GM mode, it all began in SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, which I do still play today. You know, I actually traded my whole Xbox for a PS2 and a copy of the game. Ditched school for 3 days to go play it at a friend's house, and I had just the most amazing time. Journey of Wrestling invokes all of that and more. So is it worth your $15? Hell yeah. Absolutely. Buy it now.